Again, obviously very happy with our performance. I think we knew that they had some guards that could score the basketball, and our goal was to keep them contained. And I'm shocked by what we were able to do, but they're very good, Morgan and Hatter. And we really put an emphasis on containing those two guys. The guards did a good job, but I thought our big guys guard the ball screens well, and I thought that was key as well. So good job all the way around. I mean, top to bottom, starters to reserves, and unselfish all the way through. You get a big league like that, you wonder if guys are going to start hunting, looking for shots, looking for their own. Certainly that wasn't the case with 25 assists. So Chris Jones was getting better and better and just getting back into a rhythm and starting now to knock down some shots. But he's been playing hard defending. I thought Alonzo was a big day for him. Get some things done around the basket. Did some good things on the defensive end. And I thought Millie and Damon did some good things too. So we were able to keep arrest James and allow him to really coach those guys up in a lot of ways. So really a good day for us.
Just the sort of defensive performance you were looking for out of the team.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we got into them early, and it really didn't let them get in a rhythm. And I think that's what we're trying to get across. Just no mistakes, no easy shots to get them going, no breakdowns. We gave up a 3 in the back of the 1-2-2, so we kind of stayed away from that. But we just didn't want to get them going. And the main thing is we didn't let Hatter and Morgan get an open look and early in the game. And I think that was key. But again, it's the big guys have to guard the ball screens, and then they got to guard the perimeter because their guys pick and pop 4s and 5s. So I thought they all did a good job. I mean, some things obviously we can work on, but get better at. But we know what they are, and we're trying to improve in it.
The man-to-man too, obviously better.
Yeah, I mean it was. I mean, I thought we would have to may play some zone against these guys, but the man worked well, and I thought we contained Hatter better than I thought we would, and that was good to see. I mean, he's attacking, and I think a big part of it was we were scoring. They weren't really playing in the transition off of misses too much, and we didn't turn it over much either, especially in the first half. So didn't have a lot of opportunities, run outs, and getting a rhythm, getting a bucket, a layup, and that's what we talked about. Not getting them a layup, not getting them a free throw, not getting them an open look, where confidence builds up.
You like where your depth's at right now?
Well, I mean, obviously we're playing 14 guys, 12 guys, really in that rotation. I don't know that it's going to continue all the way through, but we've got Cameron with 6, so he didn't play as much, and we got some guys get some foul trouble, so all of a sudden. You got some different things going on, but Raphael's playing better, so we feel good about him. And Ryan obviously played real well last game. Things didn't quite click for him today. Sheldon's been good, and Mike played really well. I thought Mike's passing, I think, is I should have mentioned that one of the first things we said. I mean, his passing, he got double team early, made the right pass, and he's just got to stick with it. Even if we miss a shot, we got to stick with it and go to the glass because you got a wide open look. It's going up. You got to get to the offensive rebound. That's offense too. So making the right pass was key, and like I said, it's good to see your leading guys that getting 21 and 12, also getting 10 assists between those two. Same thing with Damon getting 4 assists and 10 points. So really a lot of good things.
What did they do to the offense with Mike passing?
Well, I mean, it's big. I mean, I don't know that I anticipated as many double teams as we've gotten, but he's passed out of it well. We've worked on it. We've played through it, and he's done a good job with it. So he's just got to keep doing it, making those passes, and playing out of that.
So in all the games, anticipating that he's going to get the double?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's realizing that he's got to where he's most effective, and then if they try to take that away, we really talked about it. I'm really using him as an example in the Gonzaga game. The first Gonzaga game, I didn't anticipate them double teaming, but they did early with their guards, and he made 2 good passes out of it early, and we had James hit a 3 and Sterling hit a 3 on the extra pass from Ryan. Luther, and then they got out of it. So he's got to recognize if you're a good passer out of it, then they'll get out of it. And same with Jamel, and same with Sheldon. I mean, really, they're both the guys we're going to go to and get the ball in that low post area.
As far as your offense goes, I know you don't want to try to win by by trying to outscore people, but scoring 80 points and 2 40-point wins so far, is there anything good?
Yeah, I think the unselfish, and we're skilled. I mean, we can pass, and the shootings, I think, getting there. But we've got good spacing, we've got good passing, and we've got guys that can pass 1 through 5. I mean, we're running some different stuff based on these big guys that can dribble, hand off, and can pass, feed the post. Can hit guys coming off of screens, so I think that's makes us a little bit harder to guard and something we're playing through.
Alonzo played 17 minutes. You figure that's where he's going to be about going forward?
I mean, with big guys, it's fouls, and that thing always changes. We got 5 guys, so it's going to be it's going to be a ever changing, based on situations, fouls, injuries, all those things. But it was good to see him finish a couple plays. I think that's something we want out of him. He's been getting some rebounds, but we got to get finishes out of him as well. And ran a play for him out of a timeout and got a layup. So I thought that was a big confidence builder for him too. And he got a little jump hook in the lane earlier. So again, it's adjustment. I think he's playing a different really position than he played, and he's starting to find that that's where he can score. So he did a real good job. I thought he played really good defense. I thought it was his best. I thought obviously it was the best game he's played for us.
How about Sterling? You talked about his shooting. It looks like he's more he's starting to really understand where he can get his shots, and that's probably, is that leading to some confidence in the shooting?
Yeah, I mean, our guys have confidence in him. They really like playing with him. I mean, he plays so hard. I mean, 6 rebounds is the thing that stands out to me with him. He's a guard that really rebounds, and he's physical. He goes after the basketball. I think he's almost making a transition to a guard, I think, over his career. And he's getting better. He's become a little bit better ball handler, a little better passer. And, his shooting has not been, I think, what he feels up to his standards, but it seems to be getting a little better each day here going forward. So, I mean, between obviously getting a 9 and from him and 15 from Chris, we're excited about that, especially on the percentages that they shot. They were, 6 for 9 from 3 for those guys.
Coming into tonight, Wilson hadn't been shooting that well, but what do you think about his overall game?
Well, I mean, the defense is always the challenge. He has a real knack for in transition. That's the first thing we saw about him recruiting. It's the first thing I noticed. He just has he really pushes the ball well, and he has his head up, and he's really good in that situation. But the problem is that's a small part of the game. I mean, there's good defenses aren't giving you a lot of transition opportunities. So adjusting defensively, can't foul. Got the 3 fouls early on drives, and just getting used to new rules and really the college game and guys going. So again, it's early because of how much practice he missed.